Friends, did you know that an American archaeological research team found that the bridge between Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka, known as Adam's Bridge, is actually man-made and was built over 1,000 years ago? This discovery has raised questions about whether the Ramayana, an ancient Hindu text, is based on a true story. Some people think of the Ramayana as a myth or a fictional religious tale, written by Maharishi Valmiki between 400 and 120 BC. In this video, we'll explore whether the Ramayana is a true account or just a story, and also touch on some interesting connections between quantum mechanics and the Ramayana. According to it, Lord Shri Ram was born on 10th of January, 5114 BCE. When researchers looked at the positions of planets and stars on that date using computer software, they found that they matched the descriptions in the Ramayana. Even more interestingly, when they converted this date to the Indian lunar calendar, it coincided with the day and time when Rama Navami is celebrated each year. What's even more surprising is that similar astronomical references are given for the births of Ram's stepbrothers, like Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrughan. If we consider their timelines too, it aligns with Ram's birth just a few years later. Is all of this just a coincidence? It could be, but let's keep looking for more evidence. King Dasharath wanted to make Lord Rama the king quickly because he believed that his own life was in danger. This belief was based on the positions of the Sun, Mars, and Rahu in the sky, which were considered ominous at the time. To protect himself, Dasharath proposed making Ram king, but Queen Kaikeyi rejected the idea and sent Rama into exile. When his astrological data was analyzed using planetary software, a date of 5089 BC was found. What's interesting is that this date is exactly 25 years after 5114 BC. In the Ramayana, it is mentioned that Ram was around 25 years old when he went into exile for 14 years. When Ravan kidnapped Sita, he took her to a place called Ashok in Lanka and kept her there for nearly a year. Today, in Sri Lanka's Nuwara Eliya, you can visit a place called Ashok. It's interesting because this place from the Ramayan times can still be seen in the present day. Additionally, the soil in Sri Lanka is darker in the area where it's believed that Lord Hanuman set fire to Lanka when he came to rescue Sita. This is because when organic matter is exposed to high temperatures for a long time, the soil turns dark. So it's possible that Hanuman did indeed burn Ravana's Lanka. What are your thoughts on this? In the Ramayana, it is said that Lord Hanuman had a special ability to change the size of his body and could become very big or small. He could also fly in the sky. Following Lord Rama's command, Hanuman transformed into a giant to find Mother Sita and jumped a long distance to reach Lanka. His gigantic jumps left deep holes in the ground, and you can still see his footprints in Sri Lanka today. These footprints come in different sizes, showing that Hanuman could change his body size. In fact, you can find these footprints all over Asia, and there's even one in Andhra Pradesh. According to the Ramayana, the monkey army wrote Ram on stones, and they floated in the water. These stones were used to build a bridge called Rama Setu to reach Lanka. Today, some people say that these stones can still be found in Rameswaram. Archaeologists think these stones might be volcanic in origin and naturally float. However, there's no evidence of volcanic eruptions in the Rameswaram coastal area, which makes it puzzling. The Rama Setu bridge is believed to be around 7,000 years old, dating back to about 5,000 years before Christ. The sand naturally present in this bridge is about 4,000 years old, and it has reached there due to natural sea currents. But some large stones on top of it are 7,000 years old. Now, how can this be possible without any human intervention? Which aligns with the time of the Ramayana. NASA released an image of a 30-kilometer-long bridge that used to connect India and Sri Lanka. They mentioned that the bridge's formation goes against geological and physical laws. You can check out this evidence using satellite images from Google Maps or Google Earth. People often claim that the stories in our religious texts are just myths, and reading them only makes one knowledgeable but not successful. However, if we look at science, great scholars like Robert Oppenheimer and Steve Jobs were deeply influenced by the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita. If you think religious texts can't lead to success, how do you view these accomplished individuals? Just consider that. Many scientific ideas that still puzzle us today were experimented with thousands of years ago and can be found in our religious and mythological texts. Some concepts may not have been discovered yet, but evidence of them can be found in our ancient scriptures. For example, the concept of the multiverse, which is a recent scientific idea, was realized in a story from the Ramayana. Even the idea that matter is neither created nor destroyed was explained by Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. These concepts were introduced by these figures at a time when the word science might not have even existed. Friends, our story of the Ramayan begins from the time when Lord Shri Rama and Ravana's battle had concluded and many years had passed. After ruling for several years, Lord Shri Rama established the Ram Rajya. He needed to leave his human form and return to his divine realm, Vaikuntha. He wanted to show his devoted disciple, Hanuman, the vastness of the universe and the continuous cycle of creation and destruction. To do this, Lord Rama created a crack in the ground and placed his ring under it. He invited Hanuman to retrieve it. Hanuman, despite his tiny form, journeyed deep into the earth to find the ring. However, when he arrived in the netherworld, he discovered a massive mountain of identical rings, confusing him. He asked a serpent king, Vasuki, which ring belonged to his Lord Rama. Vasuki explained that in each Treta Yuga, a specific time period, Lord Rama sent his ring to the netherworld. This taught Hanuman that Lord Rama was just one of countless forms of the divine, enacting his plays in different universes, and this cycle of creation and destruction continued endlessly. This concept of parallel universes was a unique and profound revelation for Hanuman. It's sad to know that despite having a rich cultural heritage, we often don't believe in our ancient texts and traditions. Think about it. We've only scratched the surface of the knowledge hidden in our Vedas, maybe just 0.001% of it. If you want to learn more, share this video and let us know if you want to see the next part. There's a lot of valuable knowledge in our Indian culture that other countries have used, but we haven't. That's why we make these videos to help you discover this knowledge. Please let us know which other religious videos you would like to watch. We will select from your comments and bring you new videos. So, subscribe to our channel and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, Jai Shri Ram.